Welcome to the wide world of sports. Sky Channel coverage of the world's richest horse race, the Japan Cup, carrying $5.5 million Australian, to be run at set weights over 2,400 metres on grass. Unfortunately, it's brown grass as a result of Tokyo's notorious pollution. You'll also notice some smog and haze when we eventually cross to the Fuchu racecourse. Carrying the hopes of all Australian fans is Naturalism, who ran second in the Japan Cup last year despite a series of problems. You'll recall he fell in the Cox Plate. He had a bruising run with 63 kilos to win the Gray Smith Stakes. He had an awful trip to Tokyo, and to add to his woes, he had a nagging foot problem coming into the Cup. But this year, everything has fallen into place, and trainer Lee Friedman has declared him spot on. The other Oceania entry is the 4-year-old gelding, the Phantom Chance, who just 4.5 weeks ago blitzed the field in the WS Cox Plate. He failed to reproduce the effort when unplaced in the McKinnon Stakes and then travelled badly to Tokyo, clouting his head at one stage, and that wound required something like 4 stitches. Trainer Colin Gilling says the horse wasn't himself for a few days after arriving in Tokyo, but has picked up dramatically. And he'll need to, because this is one of the best fields ever in the Japan Cup. Now let's check the weight of money in Victoria, and here are the VicTab tote odds at this stage. Rice Shower at odds of 35 to 1. Number 2, Winning Ticket, winner of the Japan Derby this year, is at 9 to 1. That jockey, by the way, Shibata, actually rode in Perth back in the early 1980s. Star of Cozine is one of the American runners, and he's at 15 to 1 on the Victorian TAB. Number 4, Platini, named after the famous French soccer player, is at odds of 50 to 1. Number 5, Hashiru Shogun, who ran in last year's Japan Cup, at odds of 50 to 1. Number 6, Majiro Palmer, at 70 to 1. Number 7, Kota Shan, is a very highly performed American horse who races on the drug Lasix, the anti-bleeding drug, when he's at home. That drug is a banned substance in Japan, and today he's racing free of the influence of Lasix at 5 to 1. Legacy World at 33 to 1 on the VicTab. Number 9 is the Phantom Chance, and not surprisingly, he's a very popular elect on the Victorian TAB. Bobby Vance is the rider, and he's at 5 to 1. Louiseur, ridden by Gary Stevens, at 20 to 1. Nice Nature at 66 to 1. Naturalism, Damien Oliver, the rider, at 5 to 1 on the Victorian TAB. Now, the horse with the tricky name comes next, and it's Matacane Tannhäuser, to be ridden by a legendary Japanese jockey, Okabe, shooting for his 3rd win in this race, 15 to 1 on the Victab. Urban Sea, winner of the recent Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, at 13 to 1. White Muzzle at 11 to 2. And number 16, Missile, ridden by Cash Asmussen, at odds of 20 to 1. So you can see it's a very select field, and it looks as though the smog and haze that we were expecting has lifted as if by magic, and the conditions look fairly clear as we prepare to cross to the Fuchu racecourse in Tokyo, and very shortly we'll be picking up Brian Martin's call. Brian is one of Australia's most popular commentators from 3UZ in Melbourne, and this today will be his 4th description of the Japan Cup, and his memorable call in the 1990 Cup when Better Loosen Up did the job for Australia will be long remembered. Brian Martin is standing by now for his 4th call of the Japan Cup, and we cross to Brian live at the Fuchu racecourse in Tokyo.
Of Naturalism. Kota Shan, number 7, will retire after the race. He is one of the best horses to come off turf racing in the United States. He is sweating up very badly behind Kota Shan. He did the same here on Wednesday morning at track work. We have number 8, which is Legacy World. He raced and led the field last year. Number 2 is Winning Ticket, who's the winner of the Derby here in Japan last start, or this last outing. And the rider is Shibata, who's tried 8 times to win the race. As the starter moves towards the field, and he will then go to the rostrum. Kota Shan being led. And so the field is getting set. As the starter's platform is raised, the runners are now in the starter's hands for the 13th Japan Cup.
Kodashan is the favourite at 9-2. White Muzzle, second favourite at 11-2. Naturalism is a better than 10-1. And the Phantom Chance is a 13-1 shot. Star of Kozane 7-1, as is number 2 Winning Ticket, the Japanese hope, moving out to 8-1 as I speak.
Saddlecloth numbers are the same as the barrier draw here, and the barrier draw has been so kind to horses drawn out wide over the years. Gates 10 and 14 have won 8 of the 12 Japan Cups. Only one horse has won from inside double figures, and that was the mare from New Zealand, Horlicks, in world record time in 89. Now, Rice Shower goes forward, Winning Ticket in gate number 2. Star of Kozine is ready. Platini, the German runner, into gate number 4. Asharu Shogun in that red cap into gate number 5. Majiro Palmer is another one that'll race forward, we're told. Could be the leader in the race, Majiro Palmer. Naturalism's gone into 12. Inside it is Nice Nature. They're just about ready now. Into gate 13, Medicaine Tannhäuser. To the outside goes Missile. And the field ready for the Japan Cup. As Urban Sea goes forward now, the Arc winner. We await the start. They're ready now. Racing in the Cup. Over on the inside, Rice Shower bounced out quickly at about 2 lengths. Naturalism has gone away okay, and going fast here is Majiro Palmer to lead now from Legacy World, going up second. Third on the inside is the Japanese runner Hasharu Shogun. 2 lengths further back, Rice Shower. From the outside, Medicaine Tannhäuser. Further back, Star of Kozine picking up ground. Out very wide is Urban Sea going out of the home straight as they go to the first corner. Further back, Naturalism with 2 behind it. And one of those is Nice Nature as they swing to the back. And the leader here down on the inside is Majiro Palmer by 2 lengths. Legacy World second, a length further back. Moving up on the outside, Medicaine Tannhäuser running third. Over on the inside, Hasharu Shogun running fourth, a length and a half to Rice Shower. They're followed further back by Urban Sea. On the inside, Winning Ticket, a length further back than Platini. Outside it came Luazur, a length and a half into the Phantom Chance. They're followed by White Muzzle. 2 lengths further back, Naturalism, 4 behind it at the moment. And they are over along the inside now. Kodashan is out of its ground. Well back Missile, a length further back, Nice Nature. And last of all is Star of Kozine. They race to the back. The pace is fairly generous here. And the leader is Majiro Palmer now running to the 1200 pole, about 3 lengths in front. Legacy World second, a length and a half. Medicaine Tannhäuser running third. A neck further back, fourth over along the inside then. Came at the head of the others, Hasharu Shogun. They're followed by Rice Shower running fifth, a half then to Winning Ticket. Then Urban Sea followed by Luazur. In behind the field, then back in the centre, Platini. Naturalism is still well back. Around it goes Nice Nature and White Muzzle going forward. The Phantom Chances on the rail. Further back, Kodashan, a length further back, Missile. And 3 lengths to Star of Kozine. Majiro Palmer in front now as they race towards the 700-metre mark. Attempting to lead all the way. Majiro Palmer 2 lengths in front of Legacy World from Rice Shower to third, and they're followed by Medicaine Tannhäuser. Naturalism a long way back when they make the swing for the final run home. And it's Majiro Palmer in front from Legacy World, and they straighten up 450 metres to go. They'll come up the rise, and they're well clear now of over on the inside, running on fairly well to Phantom Chance, followed by Winning Ticket. Down the centre is Urban Sea. Rice Shower can't go on, and Kodashan out wide on the centre of the track. The American horse with a late run. Getting to the front, Legacy World, 200 metres to go. Kodashan out in the middle, finishing at a great rate with Winning Ticket, followed by Platini in the centre. Legacy World in front, Winning Ticket. Kodashan out wide. Legacy World in front. Legacy World wins the Cup. Wins at 3/4 of a length. Second, Kodashan, and those third is Winning Ticket, and fourth home is Platini. They're followed further back by Missile. Back behind them, Star of Kozine, Nice Nature, Naturalism never got into the call. They're followed further back in the field by the Phantom Chance. Over along the inside then, Majiro Palmer, followed by Rice Shower. Well back, Medicaine Tannhäuser, then Luazur pulling up quickly. The Phantom Chance dropped out over the last 200 metres in company with Hasharu Shogun, and near the tail is White Muzzle with the exception of one, Star of Kozine. The winner is number 8 for Japan, Legacy World. Number 8, Legacy World, has won the Japan Cup. Second placing out wide will go to Kodashan. Third placing will go to number 2, Winning Ticket. Fourth placing will go to Platini, as we await the numbers to go up after the running of the Japan Cup for 1993. Legacy World sweeping to the front, staving off the challenge from Kodashan, the American horse out in the centre of the track, who tried so hard to bridge the gap, but has failed by just on 3/4 of a length with Winning Ticket into third placing ahead of Platini. Star of Cozine has made up a lot of ground after missing the start and pulling up very quickly after the post, probably in about 6th position. And number 8 goes into the semaphore here. Number 8, Legacy World is the winner for Japan. Number 8.
Legacy World is a 4-year-old gelding. Last year he finished 4th in this race. He's gone 3 better this morning.
And victory to Japan. As Keith Hillier was just saying, that horse ran 4th to Tokai Teo in 1992, and that experience did him the world of good. He raced very handy to the pace. He was never further back than 3rd or 4th, got to the lead halfway down the straight and held off that very bulldog-like finish from Kotashan, one of the American horses, the horse racing without the drug Lasix today. And it was a gutsy performance by Legacy World to beat Kotashan. Winning Ticket was 3rd, just in front of Platini. Naturalism has run 8th or 9th, probably 4.5 to 5 lengths away from the winner as we take this break.
Finishing at a great rate with Winning Ticket, followed by Platini in the centre. Legacy World in front, Winning Ticket, Kotashan out wide. Legacy World in front, Legacy World wins the Cup, wins at 3/4 of the league.
And firstly, congratulations to Brian Martin on yet another magnificent call of the 1993 Japan Cup. It is no mean feat to go overseas and to have to contend with strange colours and some tongue-twister names and to do a job like that. He's a true tradesman, Brian Martin. Jockey Kawachi has just achieved the pinnacle of success in his career, and his feeling as he comes back to scale would be something akin to the rider of the Melbourne Cup winner here in Australia. Congratulations to him, and as Keith said, the horse ran 4th last year and the experience certainly stood him in good stead. We might take another look at the closing stages of the Japan Cup. A horse called Majiro Palmer set the speed, and he led until well into the straight before being headed off by Legacy World. The Japanese Derby winner, Winning Ticket, loomed up and fleetingly looked as though he was going to be right in the finish, but Legacy World drew clear. Kotashan in the dark blue colours couldn't pick him up, and there looked to be about a half length in it as they went over the line, with Winning Ticket in 3rd place, and the lone German entry, Platini, ran 4th. Now, the Vic Tab dividends, Legacy World, $27.80 and $7.50. Kotashan, $5.30. Winning Ticket, $8. And we trust you enjoyed our live coverage of the Japan Cup of 1993, victory to the home country, and right now we're standing by to go back to the cricket in Hobart.
Now, thanks to Johnny Tapp, the host there of the Japan Cup. And here at Bellerive,
local runner Legacy World has beaten the world's best thoroughbreds to win the Japan Cup. 16 horses contested the $5.5 million race, including Australasian representatives, Naturalism and the Phantom Chance.
More than 160,000 race followers packed the course as the elite field gathered for the 2,400-metre event. Although the form of the 9 international visitors was difficult to assess against the 7 Japanese runners, many believe the Cup would be won by a foreign entry. English 3-year-old White Muzzle was strongly fancied on course and pressed American Breeders' Cup winner Kotashan for favouritism.
Racing in the Cup.
Naturalism with a pale green and white was near the tail early. The Phantom Chance in orange colours was just 3 horses ahead.
2 lengths further back, Naturalism, 4 behind it at the moment.
Into the straight, Legacy World went to the lead. The Australasian pair looked out of contention.
Legacy World in front, Winning Ticket, Kotashan out wide. Legacy World in front, Legacy World wins the Cup.
Both Naturalism and the Phantom Chance finished well back. In New South Wales, Legacy World will pay $29.60 for the win and $7.90. Kotashan $2.30, Winning Ticket $4.20. Charles Christian, National 9 News.
They're calling it England's greatest ever rugby.